Hi everyone, sorry for the break. Butterfly. Becca, do you have a sec to chat? You must say it before continuing with the story. So, ladies and gentlemen, said in green text, we're continuing the story. Yeah, couple parts of joy. Now some plot must go forward. Save progress? Let's plot. Good choice. Self-aware. I'm so glad we were able to save Chompy. Those two guys sure are good for some comic relief. Yes, they are. But just seeing Butch in the library was enough to make me... I know I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, sorry, once I get going, I guess it can be kind of hard to stop sometimes. So you have the Pam-itis. I was just thinking, wouldn't it be cool to see a dragon up close? Like, right up in its face? Well, there's one dragon we've seen a couple times. It's like a red snapdragon? Not snap, a nap dragon. Those are apparently dangerous for us to deal with. And we sleep and recover. Another noise, huh? More letters. Someone's saying, hello, Father. I've made some good friends in this land called Castleda. It's a really wonderful place. There's a big castle with a king, a queen, a princess. It's all straight out of a storybook. Well, what do you think? It's strange to see everyone smiling and having so much fun going about their business. Everyone is so blissfully unaware of the situation. Bliss, really? Everyone this is, except for me, of course. Yes, mysterious narrator, we get it. More mysterious, ominous text, black on white. Yes, we have the network unlock. Postman. Good morning, Castleda. Another day, another letter. Not sure who this one is from. Let's see if the old veteran still has what it takes. Here's wind up and the pitch. Ooh. Strike 3. Napdragons win. Napdragons win. Check your mailbox. Wooden wardrobe. Before I head out, I'm gonna put some stuff in. Yes. Items have been stored. Head out. Alright, before I do that, I'm gonna change my job. And I wonder, what kind of job would be good to complement a hunter, you know? This is a really good anime called Hunter x Hunter. Oh, I'm gonna change my life, man. Let's do this. Plot progression and a life change? Oh, wow. I'm currently an apprentice. So, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. Alright, so let's go Full Metal Alchemist. Well, plot, thank you for telling me about that. That's peachy. We'll come back for you. The alchemist will live. Of course, gonna have not just an arm and a leg from him. Those who've seen the anime get the reference. Unknown Cinder. Please help me. I'm waiting in the castle. Please come quickly. So it turns out you can't actually change your life while on an adventure like this. So I'm gonna look basically the same for a while, guys. And of course, Butterfly will talk with us. Oh, I like the looks of this one. An anonymous plea for help? A foreboding message. And no such cute apple stationery. Of course, the apple stationery is the most important part of this whole dilemma. Let's hurry to the castle. The plot's about to begin, y'all. Chapter 2. Because chapter 1 is done, guys. Trust me, if you don't start leveling up Sneak now, from what I remember, you ain't gonna get it leveled up naturally otherwise. Yes, I'm slowly heading over. That will be helpful later from what I remember. To Sneak. Bunch of plot going on here. Oh, you again. Uh-huh. Yep, it's Becca and her new friend. Better get used to seeing his pal. Excuse me, I'm not your pal, you little fluttering, buttering fiend. I already told you that insects are not allowed at the royal court. If you must tell you again, I'll be forced. You'll be forced to what? Get pompous and uppity? Like all red-faced what? Someone in the castle has requested our help. Do you want to be responsible for getting in our way? Your help? You've requested personally? Are you certain of that? Becca here got a letter requesting personal presence, yes. And it was written on apple paper pattern stationery. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that notable to you? Well, probably so, Buttery. Butterfly. What? No, it means nothing. Mean nothing. You little... Well, that's a suspicious word to use for an insect. The word scheming. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for your help. We'll just go back home now and say you won't let us in. No. Why, that's not true in the least. I would never think of doing such a thing. Oh, so it does matter. Make up your mind, mister. Minister. So you wouldn't mind if we just take a look around. We're Detective Butterfly now, huh? Detective Peaches is coming... Sorry, no. Detective Pikachu is coming out as a real game on this handheld system. So yeah, if I ever get around to getting that, I can compare you to Detective Pikachu. Hopefully you have less sass than Pikachu. Really. By all means, it's council open all subjects, after all. And please remember that I said so. Minister awfully Pacific, huh? Becca, did you see how the minister reacted when I told him about the stationery? Well, I noted it too. 2 exclamation marks above his head. Did that seem unusual? It really says odd in the text, but unusual is probably the better word in my opinion. Anyway, let's track down whoever wrote that letter. We've got some investigating to do. Alright, so for the sake of people watching this video, so it doesn't get completely boring, you'll notice these are all the things we have right now, right? And we currently have nothing really special. The round specs, however, are a better item. So I'm going to give some visual interest by doing that. That literally is the best I can do, ladies and gentlemen. Till I'm out of the story instance, by enough. This castle gives me the creeps, especially at night. I'm always afraid these suits of armor will get me. Oh, really? Not the Phantom Menace. Oh, what a coward I am. If only I had something to make me feel braver. I think that's a job for the alchemist. Probably is. Oh my gosh, I was right. So I can come back to this and become an alchemist. Okay. Okay. The Charming Paladin 1. We win! Whirlin'. Cutscene. My liege, with the utmost respect, what are you doing in this tantamount to imprisonment? And what are you doing is tantamount to insubordination, Mr. Mustache? I will not allow my daughter to run... I will not allow my daughter to run willy-nilly, helter-skelter, or pell-mell through the kingdom. All the Pacific, Mr. King. There is simply no other way, says the researcher of... Anyway. What do you mean no other way? You should read the Crucible of Snow... What the heck is that? Is that what a professional dog hugger reads too? I haven't seen that book in circulation. You may find it helpful in your life as a life master. You should at least be allowed to roam freely through the castle. You soft, squishy Moladin fool. That is exactly how children control adults. You give them the castle and they'll take the kingdom. It's not that bloody. Give them a shoe and they'll take the pear. Oh, God. We get it. For the life of me, which you're a mercenary, which makes this more funny. I don't know how a man as smart as you can be so sage, humble, and handsome. That's probably not what he meant. Yes, I know. Regardless, the king's opinion is final. Because he's the king, duh. That will be all. Goodbye. No, really, Sir Hugh, you are dismissed. Mind the tone of yours, Hugh? Such a fine silver mustache that you wear. It'd be a shame if you woke up one morning to... Oh! Don't be an Amish, man! Don't be Amish! I'll be Pacific. Do-do-do. Cutscene. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your whatever threats. I just had a question. What is the meaning of this frightening intrusion? Guards, quickly, take them. It's all right, sire. It's only the talking butterfly and her silent companion. Did the minister let you in? Yes, actually. On threat of Apple stationery. Oh, why, yes. He was very polite. Good guy. I knew that man had a weakness for winged insects. Well, if my minister deemed you worthy of entry, then I shall entertain your flapping. Then, period, state your business. Pardon my impudence, King Eric. I think so candidly. But don't you have time for this? That Professor Hughes is where you are mistaken. When a talking butterfly appears in my court, I shall make the time. Least I fall prey to the prophecy. Previously on foreshadowing. Wasn't there a talking butterfly prophecy? No, not ringing a bell. Someone should make one up. Wow, you've played Bravely Default. There is a butterfly. Let me just say, not gonna spoil those who haven't seen the game, but it's very unique how the cover character is. I'm gonna cut myself off. If you've played the game, you know exactly what I'm saying. But poor butterfly at the same time. Well, we got this letter. It asks us to come here to the castle. A letter on paper. Yes, on the paper, especially asked for our help. And it was written on this cute Apple stationery. Now watch these grown mercenary, a researcher, and a king exclaim, exclaim, exclaim. Oh, so really, what is this about this Apple paper? Is anyone going to tell us? Just remember that I have a very important council meeting to attend. We have facts to discuss. Well, that's oddly improvised. Okay, but just really quick, if someone could tell us who might send this letter, we could. It's hot in here, or it's just, I believe that is indeed got it thrown to be hot, yes. Well, you guys don't want to answer questions. Messing does not know what to say. My liege, I must return to my duties. Now you have a good reason to leave the room. You too. Please do what you can. You have a good reason to leave this time. Oh, we're Kent. We're Clark Kent, guys. The glasses. Do you see our magnificent glasses? Anyway. Oh yeah, sure, that's exactly what we'll do. Yes. So he says, Majesty has a meeting on cabbages or hair or whatever it was. Should go now. Oh, I certainly take a hand. Thank you for your time, Your Majesty. Goodbye. Let's go, Becca. Everyone here freaked out when we mentioned the stationery. Something is up. Who knew something so cute could make these adults flip out like that? Let's go talk to the minister and see if we can get some information out of him. I hope he actually talks. Okay, so it looks like currently everyone's playing the Silent Man. We'll sneak out. See if I can get us any help. Do. Solid Snake. And behind you! Well, and they teleport us in front of him. Well, I hope you found what you were looking for. Actually, we didn't. Something strange happens whenever we mention the Apple stationery. Yes, it is quite something. Something important, clearly, to the king of all people. Can you tell us what that's all about? Or are you just gonna jump and start sweating and give me a bunch of lame excuses, too? Seems you have indeed touched a nerve here in the castle. Well, just tell us the information. Might I ask if you have met anyone of note on your travels recently? Anyone of note? I don't know. I mean, we've met quite a few characters. And we met quite a few unique people, too. Perhaps a youth, a young boy wearing a blue cap. Yes, girl boy. The girl boy. Yes, actually, we did. He helped us earlier, but took off his pants were on fire. Just as I'd thought. You thought his pants were on fire, Minister? No, that's not what I thought. Perhaps he can help me with something. Paladin, I am in need of something with unique abilities. It's something that has perplexed me for a long time. It is also a closely guarded secret of the kingdom. And we don't know what it is. Come a bit closer, the walls of ears. I have ears too. Paladin. It's the figure speak like the heels of eyes. It's metaphorical. Oh, Paladin, that's not a very good promise. Okay. The apple's guarded, I guess. Well, yes and no. But not even really talking. Thank you for the clue. Thank you. Probably. Do. Alright. It's kind of fun seeing him squirm. So we just let him do it. Do. Sneaking to the side. We got some more sneak. Do. The queen seems so troubled. I fear that all I can do for her is not keep my distance. Okay, Rosemary. I'm gonna get this chest. Well, let's take care of that. Alright. Thank goodness I didn't have all the SP, otherwise that'd be a true waste. Oh, smiley flower. Okay. Ah. Do you hear that? Breaks my heart, you know. The sound of Princess Laura crying like little drops of sad water falling on dirt. She's usually such a happy person. What's going on? She's been grounded to her room. She can't go outside. She can't even roam the castle. Oh man, for someone who's such a big nature lover like her, it must be bad. Guys, what's up? What you talking about? We're just talking how sad it is to make us to see. I hear you. What are you doing here? It's Princess Laura's private chamber. It's strictly off limits to the public. Why did the king lock the princess up? There's no such thing. But he did. Even if he did, we didn't hear it from us. But we just did. We're simply guarding the door. Any mean fish? Really? That sounds so lame. Becca. Why would the princess need guards to keep her safe beside her own room? Something's wrong. Let's ask around. Of course we're gonna ask the mother, because why not? I think she's a mother. Oh dear, such a needless fuss. Excuse me, Queen Aprilia? Oh my, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Didn't realize. And you're flapping around. It's true. I trust that your new life is working out, yes, as a hunter. But I want to be a full metal alchemist right now. It's not happening right now, is it? Because I'm in a story quest. Oh well. May I help you, dear ones? Well, I'm not quite sure how to say this, so I guess I'll come right out with it. Someone wrote us a letter asking for help. The request was written on Apple stationery. Oh. Of course, I shouldn't be too surprised. Well, at least you didn't jump out of your skin, so what do you think it could help us help the apple? Those the guards my husband placed Princess Laura's door gave me some trouble. Yeah, weren't they too much help? But I understand. I mean, they're just doing their jobs. Well, I would never go against my husband's wishes, wink, but Laura may need a wink snack. I don't know how to respond to that. I can see I'm terribly busy right now. Perhaps you could take something to her. She may not accept it from me, but perhaps you give her a freshly baked apple pie. Rosemary? Oh, Rosemary, if you could. Yes, my queen, how can I help? Do you be a dear and fetch me the special item we were discussing earlier? Apple pie. Feel free. Alright, got it. Probably 100 feet from here. Not very much trouble at all. Alright. Alright, make way. We got a special delivery for the Princess Laura. We don't hear anything about no delivery. Special or ordinary. What's the smell? Is that a Castleton apple pie? Did you get that from the queen? Why, yes, you could have looked over the ledge. Sure we did. And your grabbing's just making it cold, so you might want to let us in. Hope it gets through. We have our orders, and it ain't no big good or good bad. You're gonna change that. But it smells so good. Don't know how much longer I can stand it. Ah, dot, dot, dot. Oh, it does smell nice. Crazy, but if we eat it, the queen is gonna be angry. Just go. Gotta get that pie out before I put my face in it. We salute you, bearer of flaky, succulent, all-powerful yumminess. My gosh. You're handing up pie?